Community centres are the heart of every community, and when we see community centres closed down, it's a real shame. We're here in Glossop in Whitfield, Pure Vibes. I'm joined by Jerry. Nice to see you, Jerry.
Yeah, and you.
This is quite sad. We've got locked gates.
Yeah, that's it.
And the doors are shut. Tell us the history.
Well, the council purchased this fine hall in 1963 from, I think it was a Methodist church that had it before, and they've run it ever since as a youth and community centre, but it closed on the 12th of September this year.
This was owned by Derbyshire County Council.
That's it, yeah. So they deemed that there was no real use for it, and they wanted to sell it.
What kind of activities were going on in the community centre at the time?
There was something going on every day of the week. There were 7 groups that used it and had 9 sessions a week. So we were the Whitfield Food Club, so that was one. There was a hygiene hub giving out sanitary products and cleaning products. There was a childminder group, sort of mother and toddler thing. There was something called Hansai Wadakai. If you know what that is, please tell me. There was a martial arts thing going on, and like I say, plenty of stuff going on, and yet it was deemed to be no use for it, no need for it. But there is a need for it in this community.
So did they give you notice for closure?
Yes, we had some notice from back in May. So then it was a struggle. There was initially.
So all these groups now
they've decamped. We've all had to find somewhere else to go. We're at the Vineyard, which is the Church of England Church Hall. They've been very accommodating to us. They can't do enough for us. It's absolutely marvellous, and it's a great hall, and you'll see it in a moment. But we really want to get back in this place, open it up for everybody. I'm sure we could double the number of people using it. We've got people every time you mention it in the street, in the pub. Somebody says they could do this there, they could do that there. There's going to be a community cafe. There's a community shop mooted, but we'll see if that takes off. Somebody wants to run a youth club, quite important. It's a long time since we've had a youth club in Whitfield, and we've got somebody who wants to run a number of sessions every week of martial arts again.
This sounds fantastic. Now, there is some good news, isn't there, about all this? We've seen the place closed and locked up, but the good news is...
Yeah, well, the council have agreed to sell it to us at a knockdown price, not the full value, because we can deliver social value for the community. And, we struggled to find anyone who could stump up the money, but somebody eventually in the community generously decided to lend us that amount. So it's only a loan, so for the first 5 years we're going to struggle and we'll have to pay it back.
But it'd be so nice to see the whole centre open again in the community. And it's such, right here in the centre of all these houses. And the place is going to rack and ruin otherwise.
Well, it's a real focal point. It is, absolutely. Like you say, it's in the middle of the heart of Whitfield. It is. And we aim to make it the heart of Whitfield.
Fingers crossed 2025 will be the year. Now, one of the great successes is the food club you have.
Yes.
That's been going for how many years?
Since 2016.
Okay, and that's moved to a new place, temporary home?
The Vineyard, yeah.
Okay.
Which I mentioned earlier on, I think. But, so there we were. We were just one of 7 users, and suddenly the council said, well, you can buy it if you want. So we had this thrust upon us, and we're just trying to make a go of it.
Well, let's find out what the Vineyard's all about and what happens at the food club.